Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Of course, per usual, let's check if our audio is doing okay. Check, 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 check. You can see I'm in my straw hat today, as I don't know, I had it hanging on my wall, and I was like, that'd be fun to wear on stream. I don't know where my glasses went. Okay, there they are. Do we do classes? We don't do classes. I don't know. That's what I'm here for now. Let me open my stream, see if it's going well. Alright. We doing okay? We doing alright. Well, guess what? Well, first let me tell you, I was at my philosophy exam, and it was two questions. The first question was about religious language, where we discussed Aquinas and the Jewish thinker Maimonides. I forgot how to say his name, but the M dude, we're gonna call him, the guy with the idea about negative theology. And the second question was about the problem of evil. Both pretty interesting questions. I think I did well, and I would love to discuss. Actually, I would love to discuss these two questions. Let's put them in the chat. How do you justify the existence of both God, both an omnipotent good and good. My English is regressing. I'm even writing omnipotent wrong. There we go. Omnipotent and good God, with the existence of both an good God with evil. Boom. Let's see if anyone in the chat. How is the existence of both an omnipotent and good God with evil? How do we justify it, chat? You tell me. Because I have an answer, and I would love to share it. I'd love to hear your answers. Meanwhile, we're gonna be playing Hollow Knight, but I guess the screen is not there. Hold on, let's fix that. Hold on. If I did this, boom. If I did this, oh, is that working? Is that right? I think it's quite right. Okay. How about we place this thing right? Can I move it more to the top? Oh, that's my Twitch alerts. That's my follow goal right here. Yeah, just put it right next to my head, right here. It's the absolute top. Okay. Well, boom, boom. We're gonna do it. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Alright, alright, alright. I'm so excited. I've been waiting all day to stream. Thinking about it all day. I've been trying to make a beginning and end screen. I know it's not a very necessary thing, but get rid of that guy. But yeah, I would be interested, because I thought about like doing the big hermit from doing like a loop screen of the big hermit from Metal Slug. But I don't know about the legality of that, if I'm gonna get copyrighted for using an asset from the game. But I know there's apparently something called ripping, as illegal as it sounds, which means taking out these assets from the game. So yeah, I don't know. I don't wanna, I don't wanna get into any legal trouble. I don't want to hurt any artists, which I think that would be. But I mean, if possible, I would love to use like that GIF, that animation of the hermit crawling to like a starting soon loop video. That'd be pretty cool. And like a different asset from the game, because that's like the main thing we're doing right now. So or like you know what a cool thing would be? I could do like finger practice on my abacus, like 1 + 2 + 3 + 4 + 5 on my abacus all the way, like just oh, that was close. Um, just I'll do a long video of me adding like up to 200 on the abacus. That'd be like more than 200, well, less than, a little bit less than 200 seconds, which would be like about 3 minutes. Be a pretty good start and end screen, I guess. Oh, don't do that. Come back. Come here. Yeah, lovely, absolutely lovely. Boom. Alright. Oh, come on. I'm sucking today. I've been sucking every day, so it's fine. Alright. Heal, please. Boom. Okay, come at me. Come at me. Next. Boom. Alright, next. Boom. Boom. Come on, Vengefly. What insect does the Vengefly look like? It's a good question. Such a big mouth. Jeez. Monkey D. Luffy at your service. I also wore my favorite Jujutsu rash guard, if you guys are interested, and I'm wearing jeans. So it was, I left my my philosophy exam, and it was raining heavily. Keep in mind, it was 70 degrees for most of the day. So that came at like a surprise, you know? Just Indiana weather. But I refused to run in the rain. I just walked through it, listened to some music. It's pretty good. Can't lie. I barely hit her. Come on, Ben. Come on, Gruzmother. Come on, Gruzmother. Oh, I was trying to do this. Oh no. Twice? Oh no. Yeah, that was close. That was so darn close. I've been watching Ludwig's and Michael Reeves' Tip to Tip series, and gosh, I've been enjoying it. It's so good. It's so good. It's going from the bottom of China all the way to Mongolia. It's just, and watching them try to like speak Chinese, absolutely, just absolute cinema. Can't lie. Oh, fell at the wrong time. Yep. 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 Come get me, bro. Okay, now I can do this. Oh no! I was trying to heal and I did that. Okay. Well, luckily he doesn't get up until I hit him. Come on, False Knight. Oh no, that was almost bad. Bro. Yep, that was almost bad too. Oh no. Get him. Come on, buddy boy. I'm forgetting about this thing. Okay, here we go. Come on, False Knight. Put out a fight with me. There you go. Boom. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, also, I had one class today other than, you know, taking my test. It was electromagnetic waves. It was pretty cool. We did this is actually my first, like, I got introduced to like gauge transformations in research, and I actually got introduced to them at a very young age. I was still like, the beginning of my senior year of high school. I got introduced to like, what do you call them? Gauge transformations. And I thought they were like the coolest thing, and they stayed on my mind, and I barely understood them back then. And I get to work, like study them a lot in research, so like I do understand them and what they are. Obviously not to the fullest extent. I'm always learning new stuff. Even today was my actually, technically like the first actual contact with the word gauge transformation. And it was in E&M with the Coulomb gauge. So it was pretty cool. just the idea of introducing a transformation that allows the electric field and electric and magnetic field to be invariant. So that was pretty nice. Got me. Been got. But so that was really fun. So we got Coulomb's gauge. There was the Lorentz gauge too, which was pretty cool. Heal quick. I got distracted, you guys. You're distracting me. You're distracting me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's a place in Japan. I've been there. It's a pretty cool place. Gotta tell you. Oh, okay. Heal? No, don't heal. Boom. Boom. Heal now. Bam. Okay. Boom. Boom. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Massive moss charger. Fighting a bush out here. Okay. 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 Come on. Boom. Just so I can heal. Okay. Okay. I should really watch how other people deal with this bush when playing with all bindings, because this is just annoying. Anyways, but as I was saying, almost the entire class was just a lot of ugly math today. It was just like writing the electric and magnetic fields using the potentials, both V and A, the electric potential and the magnetic potential, or like we call it the vector potential. I'm trying to put the volume a little bit down so you guys can hear me. But yeah, and then you put them into the Maxwell equations and you derive stuff that looks like, the wave equation. It was a pretty cool class overall. I personally enjoyed it, I gotta tell you. We do this. Alright. Hornet time. Karama. I got it. Shaw. Oh, jumped on me. What a freak. Shaw. I could definitely get 2 hits in there. Okay, well, she's out. Huh. I got it. Oh, huh? Interesting. Change the. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well. Okay. Heal. Adido. Shaw. Ha. Ha. I got it. It's pretty fun, isn't it? Oh, 2 in a row. What is going on? The Hornet is lagging out here. Yeah, I can't wait to play Silksong on stream. I mean, I can't wait to start, you know what? Also, another thing, I can't wait to start a new game on stream. Because most of the games where I'm going to be playing for a while plays that games I've already started, or played before, or a variant of that. So, like, games I'm really excited for to play on stream, for example, is Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, because I've only played, I think, I finished the 4 beasts before in Breath of the Wild, but I still have, but I restarted it, and I have the 4th beast left, the camel one. Of course, I'm an Arab, the camel, so funny. Oh yeah, sure, I can definitely say Discord. Sammy? Where are you from, Sammy? Let's see. That's quite a common name in Lebanon. Tell us. There you go. Hornet's gone. I can send you that. I will send you the Discord. I should link it in my... I just haven't put the effort into it yet. I need to, but, you know. Alright. On to the next one. Gosh, Sam, you made me forget what I was talking about. You know, I would make you a bet Sammy is a bot, but hopefully not. Okay, come on, Gorb. What? Gorb reminds me of what? Golb and Glob both in Adventure Time. Oh gosh, I haven't watched Adventure Time in a while. So, I had a philosophy test today. Guess what? I have an analysis test tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna suck studying for it tonight. gonna be quite rough, as I'm quite behind on the material. But I think it's not a lot of material. I think it's like 2 chapters and like 3 assignments, or 2 assignments and a half. He said there's 1 assignment that there's part of it doesn't really matter. His tests are usually easy, so if I study I should be able to do well, but that's contingent on the if that I study. So, come on Gorb. Come on Gorb. Come on Gorb. Oh, oops. Okay. Okay, okay. Boom. Okay, okay, okay. Boom. Boom. Yalla. 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 Huh? Huh? Oh no, I'm on 1 HP. Lovely, I gotta evade. Oh no. No. What is it? Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm beautiful. I'm crazy. Ain't nobody as fast as me. Here we go. Alright. Dung Defender. Okay, Dung Defender should be where I... Oh, that was close. That was a little bit... He usually shows up a little bit further. Ba-bunga. Oh no. Oh no, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little freaked out. Yep. Yep, do your thing. Yep, yep. Yep, come here. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, just fly. Oh no. Yeah, I'm done. Oh. Jeez. My hair. That was a rough start. I'm not gonna lie, we've had better starts. I need to finish Pantheon 1 today. It's done. I mean, it's done. Let me pull out the Discord, put it in the chat. I will link it to my channel later, but hold on. Where's my phone, ladies and gentlemen? I can't find it. You know what? I should do a challenge. I was planning to start doing a challenge. Every time I lose, I have to do like, let's say 5 push-ups. Every time I lose. Okay. We can do that, but let me grab my phone to get the Discord. Where did I put my phone? Okay, I can't find it. We're gonna put the Discord in the chat later, I guess. Come on, phone. Are you anywhere near me, phone? Can't find it. Gosh darn it. Sorry, Sammy, about that. If you're still there. But I promise I will link it to the channel, and if you follow me, you'll be able to get it later. Okay? Okay. Yup. Second try, I guess. Am I gonna do the push-ups? Let's start it another time. I didn't put it in the stream description. And there's only one of you in here, so it's fine. Alright. Here we go. Come on, Vengefly. Boom. Boom. You know, I still, although I've read, like, what the point of the God Seekers are, I really need to read it again, because I'm not sure I understand. They, like, search for powerful deities to worship. And as of now, the most powerful of them all is, like, the absolute radiance. So I'm not sure I understand, why are they in Honest? Were they looking for the Pale King? Were they? And why does the Shade Lord kill them at the end? Not kill them, but he like crawls out of the brain of the God Seeker, out of like the dreams of the God Seeker. Someone in chat explain to me, please. Like, what is going on there? Oh, what am I doing right now? What? Oh, I just lost. Oh, I suck. You didn't summon anyone, goofball. Here we go. Boom. Alright, next. Come at me. Boom. 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 Oh. Gosh darn it. Isn't my Straw Hat so cool? It's better. It's much better than other ones I've seen. It's like, it actually like works, you know, like, it looks like a normal Straw Hat and then it looks like Luffy. Do you know what I mean? It's usually they either make them look too much like the anime Straw Hat, or they make it like too unrealistic of a Straw Hat. It's just, or they make it too much of a Straw Hat that doesn't look anything like Luffy's. This one is like right in the middle. I gotta tell you. Oh, lovely. Absolutely horrible gameplay. I mean, if you're a gamer. Here we go. Boom. Alright, come at me. Stop yelling, man. Just come fight me. Boom. Oh, tried to get a double hit. Didn't work. Boom. Come on. Yeah, good job, Bus. Venge flies, venge flies, venge flies everywhere. Look at that. Got a hit in. Boom. Oh, I don't think that hit it. That did. God did. I was watching today, like, the day Kai and Ray met, which was pretty cool. I mean, that's like a saga. That's kind of a saga that got me into streaming. I remember watching when they met in Japan, and then on clips. Everything was on clips. I didn't have a Twitch account until I started streaming, by the way. So watching like how they met, and then Ray, and then Kai bringing Ray to America and all to Atlanta. Gosh, it's such a cool story. But Ray now is just so. He's not the Ray we fell in love with. He's just like so. You know, just. I don't know. He needs better company. Like. Hanging out all the time with Rakai isn't helping him, is it? I don't know. He's hard to watch. I mean, like, I see his clips and he's just rude and annoying. Don't like, he was, you know? Like, I remember Duke talking about him once and being like, Ray's kind of nice. Like, he he's, you know, he says good night, he says good morning. He has manners. But now he's just like, you know, just, yeah, just unbearable. So, I don't know. Somebody needs to talk to the kid. I wonder how his parents feel about all this. I mean, I guess he made it. He made more money than he would have made doing something else. But I wonder if he's making money, I mean, of his clothing brand? I don't know. Anyways. I should quit with the drama and focus on the enemy right here. Come on. Come on. You know, I remember the first, like, big enemy you meet in, like, Forgotten Crossroads. When you're, like, you're going, like, if you go directly to the right, as soon as you, like, get down to, like, Forgotten Crossroads, you pass by, like, the egg, like, where, you know, the Hollow Knight is contained. It's, so you keep going right, you meet this, like, giant bug that's not a boss, you know? It's like a mini, it doesn't have a name. You know, it's not a boss. And behind it is, like, a grub fly. And, oh, gosh, I remember right there, I was like, I didn't actually fight it. I actually left, because I tried to fight it, and it was impossible. You know, I was like, this is just too hard. And I was like, that's what they were talking about, this game being hard. But you know what? Instead of quitting, I just, like, went in a different direction and just got better at the game, and here we are, you know, doing the Pantheons now. I truly thought doing the Pantheons was going to be impossible, but I've literally reached the last fight on all bindings. And I know this is only Pantheon 1, but, you know, I ain't quitting. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not until it's over. Boom. Come on. Come on. Okay, get out of here. Boom, 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 boom. He's done. We have full soul. We have full masks. Here we go. Obviously, with all the bindings, we got the maximum, the max we can have. Here we go. Alright, the worst fight of all. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like using my... Yep. I wonder how much damage that did. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Come at me. Okay. Come back. Okay. Come at me. Oh, that's not fair. Oof, that was close. That was... I thought it hit me. I looked at my screen, and which is a little bit delayed, and I was like, oh no, I got hit. But that was a second ago. I looked into the past. I need to heal with that. Okay, heal. Boom. Come at me. Come on. Massive Moss Charger. Bam, bam, kaboom. Didn't get her. Didn't get her. But anyways, I noticed yesterday. Do you see? Look at the Godseeker, like the Godseeker on the throne. He follows you. He like looks wherever you are, which I didn't notice before, which is really cool. So yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Oh no. Heal, please. Please. Okay. I thought I was not gonna have time. That was good. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Next. Come on. Okay. Never mind. Oh, I got it. I think I took damage though. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Hornet time. You know I love me some Hornet. Now, having played, I mean, I have a 104% in Hollow Knight and having like a 60% in, you know, in Silksong. I will say, in my humble opinion, Silksong is better so far. I don't think it's gonna get worse. I mean, I said 60%. I'm in Act 2. I defeated the Clockwork Princes, but I haven't you know, gotten any of the songs yet. And gosh, I love that game. Just the tools in it. Just I like the tools more than the charms, honestly. Because yeah, the charms are helpful, but they don't feel as helpful as the tools. I don't know. The tools just feel like you are getting extra help. Like the whole crest idea. To be fair, I only don't get mad. Don't say anything mean. I majorly use the Wanderer's crest, okay? It's a great crest. I'm basically the knight. But it's just for fun, guys, you know? No need to fight over it. I think... Okay, I'm not doing good here. I need to lock in. Okay, that was bad. Okay, the music is kind of crazy. Okay. Okay, perfect. Heal. Heal. Perfect. Okay, we have 3 masks. Not ideal, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Please, bring it my way. Oh, interesting. It also, like, that like, pool also, like... It also, like, fills up your masks, which is not usual. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking at this. I just want to look at my percentage. I'm at 104%. Beautiful. I have 10 rancid eggs. I haven't done, unfortunately, I haven't done the ruined flower yet. Just to let you guys know. I will probably, you know what? I hate deliveries. So that's probably going to have to wait until, like, after I beat Pantheon 5, which is going to be in an eternity. Probably. I need, like, a weekend stream where I just beat the game. Just, like, all the Pantheons. That would be kind of nice. Maybe I should keep that until summer. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Okay. Here we go. Alright, alright. Alright, jump, give, boom. Oh no. Oh, I need to pin my... I need to learn how to do that, don't I? Oh no. I thought I was smart, but I forgot they also... Okay, good. Go on, little bro. Okay, heal. Okay, now. Thank you, wait for me to heal. What a nice guy. What a gentleman. No, come die. Oh no. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. That was some unfortunate stuff. Okay, I've got full masks again. Okay, beat him. Beat him. Come on, big boss. Come on, big boss. Time to go. Time to go. I think that's it. Boom. Oh, come on. There you go. There he goes. Here we go. Alright, come on, big boy. I get... Ba-bunda! Okay, okay. Ooh, that was close. That dung almost hit me. Oh. I wonder if there's a way to tell if he's gonna dive or he's gonna like start, you know, doing his little swimmy thing. And yeah, I got hit. How did he get? Okay. Okay, heal, please. Okay. Okay, hit him, hit him. Okay, hit him, hit him. Okay, heal. Beautiful work. This is a work of art. We're gonna win this, you guys. This is the one. This is the one. Huh? Huh? Come on. Come on. Whoa! Whoa! Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Okay, is that it? Oh, no. Okay, come on. Oh, I should have hit him there. Oh, come on. Just get out of your hole. Okay, he's done. Heal. I hate that I'm on 3. I should be full by now. It's fine. It's fine. We're golden. We're okay. Brunette scientist? Why is there a scientist in my chat? Hello there. We love scientists. That's a community hopefully for scientists in here. Aspiring or actual scientists. What brought on that name? Please tell us. What makes you a scientist? Alright, alright, alright. Alright, hit him. Okay, come on. Come at me. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Can't believe it. We have a scientist in the chat. Absolutely awesome. What makes me a scientist is my love for science. Okay. I guess I know who Brunette Scientist is. What makes me a physicist? That's a good question. I think first and foremost, my love for physics. I think what also makes me a scientist is doing physics. So, which is a science, for those who don't know. And yeah. Does that answer your question, madam? But you didn't answer my question. You only responded to the question. And the question did not answer my question. So, you tell us. Okay, this is not good, by the way. Brunette Scientist is being a distraction right now. Okay. And that's okay. Okay, we're already doing this? Okay, come on, buddy, just relax a bit. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Oh, 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 whoa. Whoa, that was horrible. Yo. Okay, run. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's horrible. That was so darn close. That was so darn close. That was so darn close. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Okay. Okay. Heal. Oh, it hit me. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Come back here. Okay. I don't even have enough to heal. I don't even have enough to heal. Why? Why? Goodness, why? 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 Just why? Please don't hit me. Okay, okay, here we go, okay. Oh no. Okay, okay. Oh, oh, oh. Aha. Aha, huh, 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 huh. Huh? You use mathematics to prove theories in physics, correct? I mean, sorry, I'm not locked in with you. Give me a second, chat. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Heal. Okay, come on. Okay. Oh, aha. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I died. We do use mathematics. That is one thing we use prominently to prove theories in physics. That is correct. Why do you ask? Okay, there we go. We're gonna do this again. We died. That was rough. Could have definitely done better. Oh, I'm trying to... Let me see, how do I... I guess I don't know how to pin a message. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay. Oh, oh no. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm meddling with my chat right now. How do I bring it back? Docs, chat. Chat is back. Awesome. Okay. Are you ready for this? Another run? Here we go. We gotta do... I'm already... Oh my goodness, I'm almost 40 minutes into this and I haven't even done this yet. Here we go. We're gonna do it. I mean, all of today's stream was supposed to be allocated to this, but I would love to finish this and start Pantheon 2 if I'm being honest. Because of these boring fights. Although I bet you there's some bad ones and other ones too. All the... I don't know, man. I think most of like the dream fights, not a big fan. That green thing, Muramu, is that what it's called? Then isn't the whole idea of the question is proof by contradiction? I don't know, buddy. You seem a little bit, you know, confused about math and contradictions. Oh, you're responding to my initial question? How do you justify, well, if you think it's a proof by contradiction, so write the proof. Can't just say it's a proof by contradiction. Show us your proof to the question. How do you reconcile the existence of evil and... So the argument goes like this. God exists, and God is an omnipotent and good entity. So if such a being exists, why does evil still exist? Because an omnipotent good entity would eliminate evil from the world. So why does evil still exist, or why does God exist if you believe God exists? Okay. Do you know what I can prove? Yeah, that's. I don't know how much that qualifies to be a. I don't know how much that qualifies to be an answer. That's a statement. That's an argument. And I don't understand it to agree or disagree with it. How does evil it's just a question of what concept emerged first? Well, which concept emerged first? The concept of God or the concept? And when you say concept, do you think as the conception of it in the mind of man, or do you mean actual existence? Did evil, like the chicken and the egg, did evil exist first, or did God exist first? Okay, in the perception of man, what do you think? What came first, evil or God? I have an answer to that, I believe. Did man think of God first, or did man think of evil first? What did the caveman think of first? I agree, I think it's evil too. Because I think suffering is one of the earliest thing people experience. Unlike religious convictions, I want to say. Like, you know, religious, what do you call them? I forgot, when like a Christian would say like, I saw Jesus in a dream, or that sort of thing. Religious, I don't know, experiences, call them. Look at me, just a philosopher Luffy out here. I feel like Joe Bartolozzi, big fan, by the way. Okay. I love jumping on her. Yeah, I agree. We do encounter. I do believe we encounter evil first, but that I don't know how that answers the question of how can God and evil both exist in the same world. I don't understand the correlation. We agree. Evil is the first thing experienced. But I'm sorry, Brunette scientist. Aren't you supposed to be... being a scientist, isn't there some studying you should be doing right now? Just checking. Alright, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Oh. Get him. Get him. Come on, be gone. There you go, okay. Boom, 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 heal. Get him again. Boom, boom. Ah, got me. Oh, got me again. That's horrible. Just getting mauled with the absolutely basic attacks. Could have done that better, but that's okay. Alright, next. Next. Come on, take me to the next one. Alright. Here we go. Oh, how did the King of Honest, the Pale King, solve the problem of evil in the minds of his people? I mean, he was the deity. And obviously evil existed. and he didn't solve it, so that should have led the people to believe he's not God. Right? Because I believe they were worshipping him, correct? As the monsters were worshipping and that's the whole reason the Radiance was mad, because they weren't worshipping her anymore. The Radiance. I don't know why the Radiance reminds me of Marilyn Monroe. Is that a fair thing to say? Chat. Anyone? Anyone played Hollow Knight in here? No. That was a bad idea, but we made it work. I am, indeed. That's the whole point. I am assuming... Well, it's not... Yeah, I'm assuming that a good God would eliminate evil. And your job is to prove me wrong if I'm thinking that a good God would eliminate evil. How can I assume an act of God? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean... How do I assume, like, how can I predict an act of... I don't know what you mean by how can I assume an act of God. Yeah, this was horrible. I have literally one... Yellow Hornet. We'll fix it with Hornet. Here we go. Karama. Adido. Shah Riza Bahlawi. You got it. Huh? Okay, we heal once. Shah. Okay, heal. Perfect. We're back to 3 masks. Shah. Oh no. Oh well, we're back at square one, aren't we? Yeah, and I died. Well, first you said, how can you assume an act of God? I still don't understand what that means. And you said, but eliminating evil isn't the definition of goodness and omnipotence. Again, you're putting statements out there. None of them are connected in any way, shape, or form. Still haven't understood how evil coming first as a concept affects all of this. These are just all unrelated statements that are not making an argument. Unfortunately. Chatter. Alright, here we go. Vengefly! Alright. The question is simple. How do you reconcile... So, the question is, how do you reconcile that both God and evil exist? Should one exist? If evil exists, does that mean that God doesn't exist? And if God exists, shouldn't that mean that evil doesn't exist? And justify your answer. How do you if you're a religious person, how do you justify the existence of both evil and God? See, good. I should add more. At the beginning of every stream, I should add more philosophical questions. That'd be something to discuss throughout the stream. Although I would end up losing 10 times. That's fine. Come on, come on. Oh, beautiful. That was... oh no. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come at me. Come on, Vengefly. For once, give me a hard fight. Oh no. She kind of responded to that, didn't she? Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Okay, there we go. Next. Come on. Oh. So many flies. Boom. Boom. Look at this. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay. Now watch me whip. Whip. Now watch me nay. Imagine I get copyrighted for that. Kind of crazy. I would like to let you know, guys, I did get my first copyright thingy on Twitch. I did this study stream while I was studying for my quantum mechanics exam, and I was listening to all this classical music. Supposedly there's a playlist on Spotify that said copyright-free music, classical music, and I thought, oh, they wouldn't lie to me on Spotify. I'm not gonna lie, I did for a second think, what's stopping this person from lying? I got my answer, nothing. They were actually lying, because I don't want to say they were lying, but I don't know what happened, but three spots in my VOD got muted. Which is okay, but I just don't want to, get in trouble and get banned. It's the only thing. I should heal. Okay. Next. Okay. Gruz mother. Her eyes are just so empty. It's sad. I was actually, oh my goodness. You know how Hollow Knight was started by backers and everything? And I was hearing this story. I mean, I might be spreading rumors here, but I'm not sure. And it was about the soul, the soul boss, No Eyes. And apparently the whole idea behind there was much more devastating and much more horrific, and the idea was, I think she's a mother of some kind, and she returns home and finds her children infected by the radiance. So I think to protect them, she so they don't dream, she tears out their eyes. Trigger warning. I might be saying this quite wrong. We're gonna have to look at this, but so she tears off their eyes and her own, so she doesn't get infected. Which, if it's true, what kind of backer came out with that? That's kind of terrifying. You're gonna come to realize on this channel, I'm not a fan of horror games. I've never played any. I think I've seen one horror movie ever. Hello there, Ines. 31. I don't know if I'm saying that right. What's up? How's it going? Ines is an Arabic female name. If you're not Ines, that's an interesting fact for you. فايه فينا نحكي بالعربي كمان إذا في معنا عرب بالستريم. I just said in Arabic, we can speak in Arabic if we have Arabs in the stream. But yeah, that was the idea behind the No Eyes character. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't like the horror genre. I like adult themes, when it's something heavy. Oh, Nasim, روح يا نسيم لعندها ها سلم لي على بحبها ها. Nice. You're in France, but Moroccan background. Do you speak any Arabic? Or is it only en français? Monsieur Nassim. You gotta rate my accent too. Here we go. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, come on. Come at me. Okay. Alright. If I tell you with all my passion, I think this is the fight I hate the most, I wouldn't be lying. I would be quite honest, actually. Okay, that's good. Only French, but you do. Nice. Very nice. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand Moroccan Darija, if that's what you call it. I've had a bunch of Moroccan friends in my life, and their Arabic is hard to understand. But I do have a dream. I have a dream of learning at least to understand, not necessarily to speak, all the Arabic dialects. Being an Arab, it's kind of a oh, that was bad. I died. I died on the Mos charger. Darn it. It's because of you, Nassim. Oh mon Dieu. Let's do this again. But yeah, me and horror, we don't mix well. I find it, I don't know, when it's just, when it progresses a story, great, I like it then, but if it's just horror for the sake of horror, I don't get it. So when I was little, one of my cousins, and so I don't remember how old I was, but I remember a marker, which was The Conjuring 2. It came out around the same time Now You See Me 2 came out. And I remember my cousins wanted to watch it really bad, and they told me what The Conjuring was, and I started having nightmares. That was like my first interaction with the horror genre. And we had this little corridor, and I would be so terrified of walking through it, because it's just, I would imagine that nun, And keep in mind, coming from a majorly Muslim town, I've never seen nuns other than on TV, right? Although my dad went to a Catholic school. I'm like the future king of the pirates. How do I say it in Japanese? I'm a big One Piece fan, by the way. I'm not LARPing here, okay? I'm not. What do you call it? What do you call it when you're pretending? I forgot. But I'm not pretending. I'm an actual One Piece fan. And yes, I am the future king of the pirates. Now watch me do this without looking. I'm kidding. I'm actually looking at this screen. But yeah, after I got introduced to The Conjuring, I introduced some of my smaller, my younger cousins to The Conjuring, and they got into horror, and that's all they would watch. They would just watch horror, so much of it. And Nassim, shout out! Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you. We got our French Moroccan with us for the ride. But I got them into horror, and that's all they would watch. So they would visit us from the city, from Beirut, every month. They would come over and be like, "Oh, we watched these 4 or 5 horror movies, all The Conjuring, and now we're branching out and watching these horror obscure, nobody's ever seen them horror movies." And actually, they made me watch one. We watched one which was called Sijil, a Turkish, Sijil is the Arabic word for hell, a Turkish horror movie. Where am I now? I'm in the United States. I'm at school. I'm in college in the United States studying physics and math, my friend. Brunette scientist, what does Luffy mean to me? I mean, it's Luffy. He represents freedom. Actually, funny story about that. So the live action season 2 just came out. And Oda, Eiichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece, Inaki, which is the live action actor of Luffy, asked him, what's your writing process, for Luffy specifically? And he said, Luffy writes himself. He said, I just do some drawings, and then he just starts saying things that even shock me. Which I believe him, as corny as it sounds. I believe some things, basically hold their own leash and take their own creative direction. And there was one of the comments that says Luffy is so free he even writes himself, which I thought was really, really cool. Your background is from where? My background, my friend, is Lebanese. I've done a DNA test before, and I would love one day to on stream we can reveal all my other blood, but I'm Lebanese, born and raised. لبناني. لبنان يا وطن الأوطان. لو لم يكن لبنان وطني لاخترته وطنا لي. If Lebanon wasn't my country, I would have chosen it to be my country. That's by the famous Lebanese author Jubran Khalil Jubran. Lubnan Khalil Lubnan. But yeah, I am Lebanese. I've been in the US for 4 years for school. 1 year in high school and 3 in college. So, yeah. Are they Muslim and Lebanese? Well, let's... no judging, Nassim, but let's fix that statement a little bit. First of all, are they Muslim in Lebanon? Okay, in the country of Lebanon. Are they Muslim? Yes. Just about a little bit more than half of the country is Muslim. And then the other half is majorly Christian. We have a Druze minority, D-R-U-Z-E, if you ever heard of them. Now, some people do count them as Muslims, but I mean, I don't think they count themselves as Muslim, and neither do Muslims count them as Muslims. It's usually, non-Druze and non-Muslims who count them as Muslims for the similarities. But yeah, it's Muslim, Christian, and Druze. We have the majority is Catholic. Then you have Roman Catholic. Then you have oh no, almost got me, lost my soul there. Yeah, Catholic, then Roman Catholic, which I do believe they're two different things. And then you have your Orthodox, and I think very minimal Protestant, population. And then you have Shia and Sunni Muslims, which I think the Sunnis are a little bit of a majority, which is due to the refugee situation, having a lot of Syrian and Palestinian refugees, which some of these refugees are Lebanese. We have this problem where a mother can't give... I died. It's okay. It's talking to Nassim. It's not a problem. I have some Lebanese friends which are Christians, so that's what I asked for. Yes, there's a big amount of Lebanese Christians in France, specifically. They immigrated to France. So yeah. Lebanese Christians have a liking to France because, Lebanon was occupied by France for 20 years, from 1923 to 1943. The French Mandate. Post-World War II, some nations like England and France took on their shoulder to create a people that can rule themselves. Funny enough, we were ruling ourselves before France even existed. But yeah, and we had the French Mandate, and as any place on earth, some people liked it, some people didn't like it. And usually the people who are okay with it are the people you see in France today, or their descendants. Nassim, do you know I know a bunch of Nassims? I went to a Nassim in high school. He was pretty cool. He was very shy. He was a very shy kid. And then our internet provider, his name was Nassim. It was really funny. Every time the internet would go bad, we'd be like, call Nassim and get him to fix the damn Wi-Fi. That was the consensus. I'm currently south of France. There are a lot of Lebanese. Your food is amazing. Oh, thank you. Our food is indeed amazing. What's your favorite? What's your favorite Lebanese food, Nassim? If you like a lot of Lebanese food, give us like top 3. Alright, here we go. Boom. Libadu. Oh, come on. You don't know the name? Look it up, man. Come on. I want to know. I'll tell you. I mean, you've obviously had a shawarma before. You've had a Lebanese shawarma, right? The correct answer is fette. I don't know. I like fette, but I don't know if it's my absolute favorite. Why, brunette scientist? How do you not know that? Are you Lebanese? Or you just like Lebanese food too? Lebanese shawarma, top 1. Like, yes, Allahu Akbar. Lebanese shawarma is top 1. I agree, my friend. As soon as I have like rankings, Nassim, I'm gonna make you the top 1 for saying that. Okay, now tell me this. Do you prefer a beef shawarma or do you prefer a chicken shawarma? Have you had both? Because I'll tell you what. I think chicken shawarma is for children. Oh, I'm sorry. But real men prefer beef shawarma. When I was a child, I refused to eat beef shawarma. I don't like it. But when you grow older, oh my goodness, that beef shawarma, it's different. But I will tell you, no judgment. I had an unoriginal Western chicken shawarma when last week. I think last week. We have this place nearby called Aladdin. It's like Lebanese American fusion, and they have this like nice shawarma dish that I have usually. It was chicken. It's pretty good. To be honest, I prefer beef rather than chicken alone, but inside a shawarma I prefer chicken. Fair enough, my man. Fair enough. Nassim, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. Just to check. 26? Okay, fair enough. Then you are grown enough to say that chicken is... If you were like 12, I would have been like, okay, you'll grow. But I guess not. There we go. How old do you think I am, Nassim? $21? Oh, you're really close. Good. I'm 20, actually. That's a pretty good guess. I shaved my beard recently, which I don't do very often. I've had people think I'm 30, which is absurd. I mean, it's just completely absurd. And they're always like, oh, it's your cadence, it's the way you talk, it's whatever. And I'm like, I don't know, man. 30 is kind of... I don't know if I should take that as a compliment, but, you know. It is what it is. You're 26, bro. Okay? It's not like you've seen World War One. Let's see, Nassim. Are you into video games? What do you play? What are you into? Huh. Okay, we gotta lock in. We gotta beat this. I'm not playing this anymore. We gotta do this today. Here we go. Boom. Okay. Alright. 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 Oh, he got me. Yalla, go at him. Hold on. Okay. Let me beat this guy and I'll look at your chat and see. Let's see. Let's get him. Okay, come on. I love From Software game, and I'm currently playing Hollow Knight. Oh, are you? What percentage are you on? Where are you? That's eight. That's amazing. I'm glad you're playing Hollow Knight. It's a pretty good game, isn't it? 93. Nice. I have 104. Take that. Hold that L. Huh. Alright. Oh. Where are you? Have you fought the Hollow Knight yet? I think I fought him at like 90%, I believe. Oh, I ran into him. Okay. Got him. Have you fought your big brother yet? Oh, you killed the Radiance yesterday. Let's freaking go. How many tries did it take you? Be honest. 330? Three tries? No way. I don't know if I should believe you, man. I'm gonna need to see footage on that. I'm gonna be honest, though. I'm gonna be honest. I did actually think the Radiance wasn't that bad. Are there other bosses that took you more time? Or are you like a professional gamer and you're trying to just dunk on us? Because I remember overrated in the sense of like how hard it is. I agree. I I think the fight that took me the most time, I think it was either Hornet 2.0, the second Hornet, the second time you fight her, or the guy in the tower, the guy that you get ascending from. I forgot his name, but the guy with the soul attacks. These two fights, Hornet, I think it took me all night. I was up all night fighting her. I just couldn't get it. Oh, Nosk? Oh, come on. Nosk was easy. I disagree. He is annoying, but he's quite easy. I think he took me like 30 minutes. I guess that's also pretty bad, but I agree that once you're at the end of the game, I guess if you have to fight the Radiants with like no upgrades, then it'll be hard. Because imagine how much health it has, and you don't have any of your whatever, your stuff. But yeah, Nosk was pretty annoying. I agree. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Boom, boom. Oh, come on. Okay, heal. Okay. What else have you played before? So if you're currently playing Honai, are you planning to play Silksong? Because guess what? The next game I'm playing on this channel, after I finish Honai, is gonna be Silksong. I'm already at 60%. So, I'll tell you that much. Oh. Boom. Next. Boom. Did it. Pause for a second. Let me make sure everything is going well on the stream. Alright. Nassim, are we ready for next boss, Nassim? Are we ready? Is this the one? Is this where we get it? Hornet time. Okay, hold on. This is a big chat. Let me read that before I continue. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna read this in a French accent. In fact, to explain, one of my friends since 2 years spam me to playing Hollow Knight. Because I love die and try game. I am try harder was so he spamming me to play, and I started 2 weeks ago. And he thought it will be difficult for me to, but majority of the boss I have spent less than 20 minutes. Oh wow. So you're like a good gamer. So you're like laughing at me right now. You think I suck. Yeah? I guess I deserve it for like reading this in an accent, but you think I'm pretty bad at this, don't you? If most bosses took less than 50 minutes, that's wild. How many hours do you have on Hollow Knight? Let's see. Because I think it took me like over 70 to get here. So I'm wondering how long it took you. Adido, huh? Okay, come down. 39 hours to get to 93%? Yeah, you're a monster, man. You are an absolute monster. You should become a pro. What do you do in life? Is it related to gaming? Oh, wow. Oh, take this. Okay. Oh, nice. Wow, a project engineer. So what did you study in college? Aerospace engineering? IT? Okay. So what does enlighten us? What does okay, I see. So what does like the project engineer do? Like you like I don't know. What do you do? A lot of meetings? Yeah, that's fair. Are you extroverted? Do you like the meetings? Here we go. Okay, boom. Oh, 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 Nassim. I'm getting hit, Nassim. There you go, okay. Alright, boom. Hornet is done. Hornet is indeed done. Next. Okay, it depends on the context. Okay, let me ask you this then. What's your favorite part of the job, Mr. Nassim? And for all the other viewers, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to beat Pantheon 1. This is like my 3rd day trying. I have full bindings on, and I'm fully confident. I've been able to make it to final, to Oro and Mato multiple times, but I've died there, so... We're gonna make this work, okay? Also, feel free, if you scroll to the top of chat, I don't know how to pin messages yet, but I posted a philosophy question from my test today. Would love to hear what you guys think. The question is, how do you reconcile the existence of God and evil, if you're religious and you believe in God? How can both... This is the classical philosophical problem of evil, right? If God exists, and he's omnipotent and good, why does evil exist? And I'm gonna lose here. Heal. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, hold on, Nassim. Let me beat this guy and I'll read your... Oh, well, Nassim, let me ask you this then. This is a very Muslim take. Are you a Muslim, Nassim? Saying that evil exists as a test. That is indeed the primary Muslim take on evil. So you are indeed... You're laughing, so I'm assuming you're a Muslim. Well... As a Muslim too, while I'm thinking about philosophy, I try to rid myself of, pre-beliefs. But I'll tell you why this is not an answer, and you can feel free to argue back. It's not an answer because God could have created a world. Well, why did God have to create us? Why did God have to test us? He could have created a world where all we do is good, and then just put us in heaven. Okay, why create, since God is all-knowing and all-able, why couldn't he create a world where he doesn't need to test us? Correct, amazing, that's amazing. So why didn't he create you and me as angels? That's the question for you. That's a very good thing to mention, the idea of angels. Because angels in Islam don't have any free will. They only do the command of God, and that's it. And that's why we believe that Satan was not an angel. He was a jinn. Because jinn, just like humans, have free will. That's how he was able to not bow to Adam when God said bow. So that's my follow-up question to you. Why didn't God create us all as angels? But he didn't ask me. So you're saying he asked me before okay. Who did he ask specifically? Did he ask Adam? And Adam decided for all of us? He decided for me and you and brunette scientist in the chat? Or did he ask each one of us before creating us? Or perhaps before creating our, earthly lives? And, we don't remember. You know what? That's not a bad argument. This is the first time I hear it. So God asked me before I was created, did I want free will? And I said yes. So what if I said no? He would have not created me or created me as an angel? What do you think? Okay, we're kind of locked in here. Yeah, Brunette Angel, you're still talking in very vague terms. It's very poetic. It's very unclear what you mean by the things you say. I mean, tests mean there is possibility of failure. Failure emphasizes the imperfection of man, which amplifies the concept of God. Yeah, that's a very poetic thing to say, but it doesn't really tell me anything. Or at least I'm too stupid to understand it. in philosophy, point of view is not an argument. I am agree. I give you just the Muslim point of view. I assume you mean point of view. You said point of when. Yeah, I mean, I said I'm a Muslim, and I believe the Muslim point of view. I do believe that evil is used as a test. You know, suffering is used as a test for heaven and hell. But also as a thinker, I'm free to ask why the world was created that way. And I guess you did give me a really good answer, which is that God simply asked us, and that's what I chose. That's my. But here's another question for you. When he asked me before he created me, okay? Did I understand? I mean, what did he ask? He asked if I wanted free will, right? Well, did he also tell me that free will comes with suffering? And did I understand what suffering was? Because remember, at this point, I haven't experienced Earth. I don't know what I've experienced. I mean, did you come up with this argument that God asks us, Nassim, or have you heard it somewhere? Because I'm interested. Have you heard it from like a scholar or from a philosopher? This guy I'm fighting looks like a philosopher. Oh, come on, come at me. Come on, little bro. Huh? Oh no, don't do that now. This is bad. I don't like this. I don't like this. Can you die already, please? Just please? Yalla. Oh no. I'm on 1 health. This is bad. I'm not gonna heal. Okay, I'm gonna heal now. Okay, we did it, you guys. Here we go. Next one. Look at that. We got 3 new followers today. Isn't it a good day? It's a great day. Okay. Oh, and I got hit. Heal again. Oh no. Okay, lovely. Oh no. And I died. Okay, well, it's good that you're studying. I personally wouldn't recommend. I mean, Zakir Naik specifically, I think they caught him in a money laundering situation. Ahmed Didat, I've heard of him. But I don't have an opinion on him. And other French specialists. Do I know any French Muslim scholars? I don't. Philosophers, obviously there's a plethora. But yeah. But I love your perspective. God asked us before we were created, do you want free will? Yes, no, yes. I mean, that solves all the problems, I guess. But I guess I can ask you this. Couldn't he have made free will, okay, where evil isn't necessary? Because look, there's different types of evil and suffering, right? There's the evil caused by humans, okay? This is the one that people argue requires free will. There's the evil where if I come and I oppress you, then that's a human evil, and that's because I have free will, I can do it. Okay, great. Let's assume that's a result of free will. If you take it away, you take away free will. Leave that alone. How about natural evil? As in, there's a deer running in the forest and a tree falls on it. And it doesn't die immediately, it just suffers in pain for days until it dies. Okay? How do you justify this kind of evil? Okay? The fact that this deer that has no, I mean, animals, they have a different kind of consciousness than humans. I don't know if would you say they have free will? They move by instinct, they don't move by, you know. So yeah, how do you justify that kind of evil? Or like plants, because plants hurt too. Plants actually have feelings. So how do you justify that evil? Couldn't have God at least made plants not suffer or animals not suffer? Or did he ask them too? Because animals don't have free will, I mean. Do they? I don't know. That's a good question. Do animals have free will? And if so, did God ask them? Because even if they have free will, they don't have the intellect of humans to be asked, do you want to live like this or not? You know? Right, come on, Vengefly. Here we go. Boom. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, great. We appreciate it. Maybe next time you'll come watch on your Airbus computer from the airplane. I mean, I've definitely been on an Airbus. I used to, when I was younger, I used to envy like plane nerds. I had people I would travel with who would be like, "Oh, this plane is a Boeing 682 and it was made in 1945 and it crashed like one time ever and it was originated." And like they tell you things about the flaps and the engine and the two engines, and yeah, those people were pretty cool. I'm not one of them, but you know, I'm a nerd for other kinds of things. Here we go. Well, we have a lot of people in here. I hope you're enjoying the philosophy discussion. For anyone who's new in here, we're discussing the problem of evil. Feel free to follow. And I'm trying to be Pantheon 1. So I'm feeling like the Pale King in here. وإذا حدا بيحكي عربي كمان أهلا وسهلا وشرفتونا وأحكوا اللي بيريحكم yeah. Here we go. Gra's mother. Okay. That was I got hit for no reason. No darn reason. So Mr. Nassim right here argues that that evil, at least the evil that is, and you can correct me, Nassim, if I'm wrong, that the evil that requires free will, free will requires evil, is that God asks us before we're created that if you want to exist with free will, you're gonna have to suffer. So do you want to exist? That's the question. And if you answer yes, you're here with us. If you answer no, you're not here with us. I guess that's how I understood his answer. So, boom, boom, boom. And by the way, I have an answer, Nassim. I'm just I want to hear yours. Maybe I'll tell you my answer at the end of the stream. But by the time I beat this, when I beat this, I'll tell you my answer. I have a partial answer. I don't claim to have a complete answer. I'm not a philosopher. I'm not trained as a philosopher. However, I am trained in logic as I'm a mathematician. So, hopefully I'm capable of understanding arguments and fallacies. I want to memorize the fallacies, you know? Let's pause and see. Hold on. Oh, heal, please. Oh, okay. Pause. Do we need some sort of consciousness to answer that? And isn't this consciousness acquired through perception of evil and good? I agree, yes. To answer the question if you want free will or not, you have some consciousness. So, again, Nassim gave us this answer. And, I'm interpreting it as we go because obviously I'm not Nassim. I'm giving my interpretation of the answer. So yeah, he would create us like in this, like, you can call it like an angel-like state and ask us. When I say angel-like state, like, like a higher being, just pure consciousness, no body maybe, I don't know. But imagine like a basic existence, and he asks you, do you want free will or not? And he'll explain to you, I mean, as God, he should be able to explain to you free will and what comes with it, and the evil that you will suffer, and he'll ask you, do you want it or not? And now, it's a good question you ask. I mean, at this point, I don't have an experience of what that's like. So what am I basing my answer on? Does God give me that experience and tell me what it will be like so I can answer? I don't know. It's a good question, my friend. There's a streamer that I love to watch. He is a philosopher. He's actually a famous MMA coach called Firas Zahabi. He trained George St. Pierre. I'm assuming, ask Nassim what happens to those who answer no. I would, I mean, I would assume they would simply go back to not existing. Just like, you know, like the atheists say before you were born. What did you feel before you were born? You would go to that. So Firas Zahabi has this thing where he calls everyone he talks to a gentleman and a scholar. So Nassim, you're a gentleman and a scholar, and brunette scientist, you're a lady and a scholar, I guess. I mean, I steal that from him. You're a gentleman and a scholar. All right, you guys, we gotta do this. We gotta lock in. Is non-existence actually a better choice? I mean, I don't know. You know, that's the thing. I mean, by Nassim's theory, there's some people who could have said yes and said no. Both kinds of people exist. Okay, Nassim gave us his response. Let me pause and read Nassim's response. Okay. God gives you free will and your destiny, right? So this is, okay, so I'm assuming this is what this solves like the problem of a human imposed evil. Regarding the natural evil, I don't too much understand, but for example, you walk in the forest and a tree falls on you. It's your destiny, and God decide that. We don't know the reason, but the only thing we know is what Allah does is beneficial and for us. The free will Allah gives us that in order to be better than angel, God asked us, do you want to be better than angel with a free will? And according to the scholars, we said yes. And for testing our free will, God tests us with a lot of things, positive or negative. Well, I have a couple of things to say about this. Great on the idea of, okay, I'll go with you on the idea of a humanly imposed evil. Now, the problem with your answer on natural evil, right? Great. If a tree falls on me, there's some wisdom by Allah. Maybe it'll fall on me. I won't die, but if I kept walking in that direction, I might have died. Okay. Ask yourself, why couldn't have Allah? Okay. So we said the tree fell on me. Okay. So, fell on me. Why am I saying fall? Fell on me. So I don't go to this greater evil, or maybe I'll go to the hospital and meet a nurse that will later become my wife, so it leads to a greater good. Why couldn't Allah give me that greater good without this evil, without the suffering first? And by the way, when you say scholars said, you gotta have to tell us which scholars. Because this argument about angels and everything, this is the first time I hear it. It's very interesting, I will say. I should probably put my volume a little bit down so you guys don't get, your ears don't hurt you. But as I said, you could have said, okay, you know, there's a reason behind it, but God being all powerful, right? No, the tree falling on me was a choice. That's the idea of natural evil, is that there is no choice involved. There was, you know, it's like an illness, right? Like an illness that's not caused by like smoking or like a cancer, like a hereditary cancer, let's say. Excellent. It's a choice of God. Great. So now ask yourself, if God is right, there is actually a philosopher. Who was it? It starts with a P. I was talking about him today and I forgot. But he says, okay, that God being omnipotent means all powerful. Okay, there's nothing he can't do. He can create a world with evil. There is no problem, right? But the other person would argue, okay, he can create a world with evil, but that would simply mean God is not good. Why does he want evil? Okay, excellent. God made this choice, but this choice would imply that God isn't good. By good mean like loving, you know what I mean by good. So yeah, and I know as a Muslim you might answer, yeah, it's to test us, or it's, you know, there's a better reason behind it. But again, you would ask yourself, but he could have gave me that better reason without the suffering, or he could have created a world where it's not a test. We're like, as I said, we're like angels. right? And you're saying, right, and you said he gave us the choice to be better than angels. Who said that having free will makes you better than angels? Even if a scholar said it, why? Why does having free will imply that you're better than angels? So let's start here. Humans are better than animals because they have an intellect, right? God favored us that we can think, we can put together complex thoughts. True, angels can't decide on their own. Basically, their will is the will of Allah. Okay? But isn't Allah the greatest being? But you could say, okay, I guess you can say they don't have their own free will, they don't have their own autonomy, thus they're not as good. We are the only creatures other than God, right, that have our own autonomy. Great, again, that solves your problem of like human imposed evil, but still doesn't solve your problem of natural evil. Plus, it doesn't solve the problem of, remember, Jahannam. Go ahead, you can ask me your question. But yeah, there's the whole problem of Jahannam also, hell. The fact that God himself creates hell, which is basically like, you know, the how do you say, it's basically evil. It's evil in the sense of it's like a place of like suffering. It's the place for suffering. It's the premium place for suffering, right? He creates it and he throws people in it. Why couldn't God create a world where he doesn't have to punish people? So again, you could say free will, yeah, sure, but we still have the idea of whatchamacallit, of natural evil, just the suffering of animals, and I suck at this game. Whew. Oh. For example, you prefer to be an angel, stay in Jannah and worship me every day, or being a Muslim human and have Jannah 10 billion times more than an angel. What is your choice? You are sure that you will go in Jannah. Well, how do you say I'm sure that I will go to Jannah? To heaven. I don't know that. Can you say you're sure you're going to Jannah, Nasim? Even if you're praying every day and you're fasting and you're reading Quran and studying, can you guarantee that you're going to heaven? No Muslim can guarantee going to heaven. Right? We all say we do our prayers and we do everything and we enter heaven by what? By the mercy of God. Deal? Now, I forgot. So you can't guarantee you're going to heaven. So some people might tell you, yes, I'll be an angel and guarantee that I'm by No, that's not true. Muslims aren't guaranteed heaven. Mu'mins are guaranteed heaven. Man amana bil yawm al-akhir. Do you know the difference between a Muslim and a mu'min? There's a difference. A Muslim is someone who believes in one God, believes in the prophets, believes in all of these things, right? However, a mu'min is someone who believes and acts based on that. He acts like he believes in one God. He acts like he does his prayers. You know, so to be a Muslim, you don't have to pray, right? In the Quran, it says, I don't remember the exact verse, but لا تقولوا آمنا بل قولوا أسلمنا, right? If you believe in God, you are a Muslim. No, that's not how it works. There is no amount, one dot or 100 dots that guarantees you heaven. No scholar says we're guaranteed heaven. We all say we enter heaven by the mercy of Allah. We don't know, right? It's not a... We don't have this idea of like, you know, just assured salvation like Christians do. Because Christians say, okay, simply you believe in Jesus. You believe that Jesus is God. That's it. You believe he died for your sins, you go to heaven. Because he took all of your sins. Oh, 100%, the mercy depends on your faith. But can you guarantee that your faith is enough to get you the mercy that will get you to heaven? Nobody knows. Nobody can guarantee that except Allah. Right? So that's the thing. Some people will say, I'd rather be an angel, have no free will, because if I don't have free will, I don't suffer. Right? Isn't that the whole idea of you told me we're gonna be, God asks us. Okay? Um, yeah, again, forget about the scholars now. I'm asking you now. It's your thinking, right? You are the scholar right now. Um, uh, so yeah, somebody's gonna get asked, "Do you want free will?" But you have to suffer. He might answer, "No, I don't want free will. Just make me an angel, so I don't have to suffer." Or just you know, don't create me. Just leave me in non-existence. That's why a big assumption in philosophy, a big thing that they talk about, is it intrinsically good to exist? Is it always better to exist than to not exist? Regardless if you're gonna suffer, if you're gonna struggle in your life, you might not even feel a little bit of happiness. I mean, you might be born out of the womb with like a very bad disease and live a few hours, very painful hours. That's an existence with nothing good about it, right? Maybe you're gonna live a very happy life. See? See what I'm saying there? Monsieur Nassim. Alright. Nassim, we're gonna have to lock in on this. We're gonna do this. Pantheon 1. We're gonna finish it today. Huh. I'm very happy you're in the chat, Nassim. This is very entertaining. Very good. Okay. Oh, don't come at me like that. Okay. Heal. Okay, go. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Come on, you guys. We got this. We're gonna kill this. Yalla. 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 Okay. Okay, go here. Heal. Please don't. Okay. Okay. Come on, she's done. She's done. She's done. She's done. Okay. Huh? I haven't reached the final boss a single time today. I'm literally sucking at this. And I've only got 20 minutes left, so... Okay. I can understand your POV, to be honest, but for me, someone who suffer, and in my life I have a lot of suffer as well, the gift of Allah after in this life, or after, will be 10 times better, 100 times better, but I can't understand what you think. I agree. Again, I started this conversation with a Muslim. As a Muslim, I should also think about the idea that, okay, great, I will suffer now and get heaven later. Okay? But since God is all powerful and God is good, why do I have to suffer to get the good? Why can't I get the good without the suffering? Some people do argue that without bad you can't have good, right? Because like evil is only the absence of good. I've heard even scholars say that, and that's an argument. But another argument says that no, happiness can stand alone without suffering. It can exist without evil or suffering. So from من هيدا المنطلق, from this direction, why can't I just be in heaven constantly? Why couldn't I have been just born into heaven like an angel, right? Yeah, but I agree. This is what you're saying is the standard Muslim view, and that's what you and I believe. That's true. Oh, that's definitely not what the false line believes, though. Then he's hitting me too hard right now. Okay. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Huh? Okay. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. This is horrible. This is horrible. Please don't die. Alright, you guys, here we go. Heal. Boom, okay. Huh, huh. طيب, طيب. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely, yeah? Do you know what, Nassim? I was listening to my favorite French song today, the one that goes, Kylian Mbappe. No, okay, hold on. Don't laugh at my singing skills, okay? Um, what is it called? How does it go? The one about the football players, the one that goes, Samuel, Amtiti, Ungolo, Kante. Yeah, there you go. You got it. You got it. I was listening to it on Skyrock FM. Allah says in the Quran, the best people are the people which are suffering the most. It's only a test. When you want to be a doctor, you suffer to have your gift. When you want big chest, you're suffering with gem. Oh my God. you are right. Everybody suffers to have what they want. True? 100%. That is true. But that's the system of this world, right? This world was created. Do we have to suffer in heaven? Okay. In heaven, do I have to suffer to have a big chest, or can I just ask for it? Do I have to suffer? Now, looks are going to be different in heaven and everything. But if I wanted a car, do you have to work hard to get it? No, you just get it. So that's the thing. Why couldn't this world be just like heaven right away? Since God can do anything, right? Yeah. I still haven't told you my answer, actually. Which I can. Go ahead. Ungulu kante, ungulu kane. Kipembe. Go ahead. Are you excited for the World Cup? Who's gonna win? France? But go ahead, ask me your question. Here we go. Alright. We're gonna do this. I'm tired. I need to win this. I have a test tomorrow. This might be the last try. Here we go. Samuel Umtiti. Okay. Come down. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, come back. Okay. For example, you're in school. You do a test to be a doctor or IT engineer. Do you think it's fair teacher to give all the answer to someone and not for you? No, it's not fair. There's your answer. It's not fair the teacher gives me the answer, but not to everyone else. But you imagine a world where the teacher can give the answers to everyone and everyone can become a good engineer. That's what we're saying. Is that why does anybody have to suffer? Why did God create the world in this test model where he has to test us? Right? Again, why didn't he create all of us as angels? This idea of angels is key to this argument. It breaks every argument. And you're saying it's because we are better than angels because we have free will. Right? Angels are good not by choice, by force. They're good just by nature. Okay? While we can be good by choice. Thus we get gifted a better gift. That's fair. But yeah. But also there's another question about evil, is that why is hell eternal? This is a big different question. But why is hell eternal? Right? It's never ending. Because let's say you're a sinner. Right? I mean, we're all sinners, right? You come to this earth and you do something bad. But whatever you do on this earth is finite. Right? Regardless how big, how small, how medium, you do something bad, that bad is finite. It's not infinite. However, supposedly you have to suffer for eternity, forever, for infinity in hell for it. which doesn't seem like a fair punishment. That's a third type of evil. That's what people call divine evil. There's a human evil, like a human imposed evil. My accent is showing. Or there's natural evil, or there's divine evil, which is someone argues that God himself is evil, not in the sense of, as in like evil, he's like shaitan. No, evil as in he's the one who created hell, and he's the one who punishes people in it, and he's the one who created us, yeah. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Without test, how can you know who is better than someone else? As I mentioned, right? That's the thing. Why do I have to know? Why do I have to create someone who's better than another? You are right. You are under the assumptions you are making, Monsieur Nassim. You are correct. That yes, if I have people who are better than each other, I need a test to differentiate between them. However, if we were all created perfect, then why need a test? Again, why do we need the test model? Okay, I agree. That's what I believe in. I do believe Allah knows better. I'm just trying to understand, just like we study math and physics, right? And like biology. We're trying to understand God's creation. So with philosophy, I'm trying to understand why God created the world this way. And I might never reach an answer. I mean, these sciences are, these are luxuries. When someone is hungry or someone is thirsty, they're not worried about the problem of evil. they're worried about getting food. But when you have food, when your stomach is full, you start thinking about these questions. And I think it's fair to think about them. That's how we advance as societies. I mean, we have scholars, that's all they think about. So, some quality exists with imperfection. I agree, but I don't understand what this has to do with anything. I'm not sure. I mean, everything. Well, okay. Since we're about at the end of this stream, let me give you my argument. Okay, I'll give you my argument. Okay? Now, although for my argument, you're gonna have to assume to exist is better than not to exist. Okay? Secondly, you have to assume that angels don't exist, because angels do break my argument. That's the only part of my argument that I still don't know how to fix. Okay? To me, there's only two types of existence. That's it. Okay? There's infinite existence, which is God. That's it. There's nothing else like him. Then there's finite existence. Finite existence includes all creation. Animate objects, inanimate objects. And as I said, there is no angels. Indeed. It includes the jinn. It includes us. It includes plants. It includes animals. Okay, everything except God. Now, to me, it's not obvious that there is a third mode of existence. Right? There is no third way. God can either create finite or infinite beings. Now, let's go the infinite path. The infinite path is a contradiction. Because can God create other gods? No, because then that would be shirk. That means that that's polytheism. That means there's more than one God. Now, can God create finite beings? Obviously, we're right here. Okay, create humans. So now, simply by the idea that, okay, so now God can only create finite beings. He can't create infinite beings. And there isn't a third option. We'll discuss angels in a second. You can, if you want, you can write in French and I'll translate it after the stream. But let me finish my argument. So since the only thing God creates is finite beings, and to exist is better than not to exist, then that's it. That's it. God knows what's best for you, and what's best for you is to exist, if existence is better than non-existence, so he created you. Now the reason angels break this is because then there is a third mode of existence which has no suffering. Okay, and oh, by the way, there is a part of the argument that says that to exist is to suffer. You can't exist without suffering. They are two sides of the same coin. Right? If you wanna exist, you're gonna suffer. But we're simply assuming that despite the suffering, existence is still better than non-existence. Right? Angels, however, break this rule. Break it because they exist without suffering. So God could have created us as angels. But now, I do like your argument, which is a scholar argument, and I forgot about, and it's the idea that we are better than angels in the fact that we have a choice in our goodness. Right? God could have created us as angels. However, I mean, it's a very egocentrical argument, يعني, and it makes me feel better about my humanity. I'm better because I have a choice. The angel doesn't have a choice about being good or not. The angel is forced to be good. But that means since I have a choice to be good, I'm gonna suffer. So since we're talking about choice, we're back at free will and the idea that, okay, if you want free will, you're gonna have to suffer, and perhaps when God created me, He asked me and I said, yes, I do want free will. Pause. Trying to put my cap on. Do this. Oh, you can't see it anymore. That's fine. Okay. You prefer to be an angel. That's the thing. I mean, imagine. Forget what I would prefer. Think about someone who had cancer their whole life. Right? Their whole life, they're at therapy, chemotherapy. They only feel pain. Or imagine even worse. Imagine a deer. A deer, as I said, and a tree fell, not a human. Think of an animal. Okay, think of an ant, right? Think of an ant that the moment she was born, she was stepped on. And she didn't die, but she just suffered for hours until she died. Right? Do you think that ant would have preferred to be an angel? You don't think? I definitely think that ant would have preferred to be an angel. I think someone who lived their whole life suffering, like a really, really hard life. Like imagine like Quranic levels of suffering, right? Don't you think that person would prefer to be an angel, not experience the suffering? I mean, I personally know a lot of people that would say they would have preferred to be an angel and not suffer at all. So, yeah. And again, there's the idea that you can't guarantee heaven for anyone, not for yourself, not for your parents. I mean, there are some people who were promised heaven at the time of the Prophet, for example, is promised heaven. But there's us normal people, we are not. So imagine you're like Jibreel or Azrael. You know, you don't have will, but you don't have pain. You don't have to suffer at all. And you're just by God's side the whole time. So, but that's the thing. But then maybe that's an argument I'm making now. I don't know if that's true. As an angel, you can't experience good, happiness, good, because you don't have free will. You don't have any kind of emotions. Maybe. So what's the point then? Right? That could be true. I don't know. But because I mean, at least in Islamic theology, the angels can cry. The angels do feel things. Well, you said exactly, but according to scholars, I forget about scholars, according to a hadith, the angels do feel things. They do. So they still experience emotion, okay, but they don't suffer. But you know what? Maybe angels do suffer. That's a good question. So I remember a story about Azrael crying because he had to take someone's life. Right? God sent him to take somebody's life, and I don't know if that was the Prophet or somebody else or one of the Imam Hussein or somebody like that. So you are right. It's a woman. Excellent, my friend. It's a woman. Did you look that up or did you know that? I'm surprised. If you know that, I'm very surprised. You're right. It's a woman in the desert and something related to her children or something, if I'm not wrong. I remember hearing this when I was very young. But yes, he said like Azrael cried, and if he cried, it means he experienced sadness, right? So I guess if you're an angel, you got the worst of it then. You are right. You are a genius, my friend Nassim. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Where do you know this from? Where do you remember this from? I'm shocked you do. You know, I've never heard anyone mention this story other than when I learned it. But yeah, so maybe they do experience suffering and they still don't have free will. So it's kind of a pothole, no? You know now? Wow, I'm really, I've never met anyone who knows it. I'm very happy. I'm very happy you followed me. Great, you can come hang out every stream. I try, by the way, I'm streaming every day. I've been doing it for about 10 days now, I think, 9 days. I play Hollow Knight or other video games or do mental math or talk philosophy and, you know, I'm here. But you're probably a busy man, right? Okay, heal. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, okay. Huh? Do I know why? Do I know why he cried? Oh, he laughed. It's the same story, I remember. He felt 3 things. Right? One he cried, one he laughed, and one he was scared. One he was scared, I believe. Now, I want to say the scared one was related to one of the imams or the prophet. He said like the bed was shaking, it was very scary. Something like that. Right? And then he laughed. I don't know. Oh, I think he... Why do I want to say one is related to taking the life of the child of the woman? Maybe? Oh no. Tell me, why? Am I wrong? I believe he was scared and once he laughed and once he cried. Oh right, you know, from the first moment he said repair, he went to repair his shoes and told him like make the shoes that lasts all years, and he didn't realize he was gonna die basically today. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I know. Do you remember? Do you know the one where he was scared? Can you find us that one? You're a gentleman and scholar. You're a gentleman and a scholar, Mr. Nassim. Okay. Right. Right. He was taking the life of that alim when he came to a house of ulama. Yeah. A lot of light. Right. Right. Excellent. Oh, look at you. You should become a scholar. Screw that IT thing. No, but good. Airbus is good. Keep us safe. Please don't be sleepy in these meetings. This is the last try, by the way. I'm gonna do this run. I'm gonna lock in, and I think this is it for tonight. I have a test tomorrow that I have to worry about. A real analysis 2. That's the test. So, yeah. Come on. That's a Hollow Knight question, hold on. Why you locked Charm Nail and so one before starting P1? I'm not sure what you mean. You locked charms? Oh, why I locked them? Because it's an achievement. You have to do it without... this is... Okay, I don't know if you've seen this before. But these are called bindings, so they make it harder. I've beaten it with no bindings. I've beaten it with one binding, with the nail binding. I've beaten it with charm binding. Sorry, with the mask binding. So now I'm beating it with all the bindings. So I'm trying to beat all the pantheons with all the bindings. So basically, the hardest way possible. Because I've already beaten it without, without the bindings. Does that answer your question? Okay, so to explain the pantheons to you, there's 5 of them, right? And basically, you fight the last one. I believe you fight every single boss in the game. Okay, but the idea of bindings is that you can do the nail binding. That takes away your upgrades. Okay, so your nail now goes back to like basic damage. Then you have the charm binding, which doesn't allow you to equip charms. And then you have the masks binding, as you can see, I only have 4 masks. And then the soul binding, where you can only have this little bit of soul. So no, binding is bad. Binding equals now I have base nail, basically. I have the very weak nail. Yeah, so that's why I'm dying. That's why it's very hard. As you can see, I only have that very little bit of soul right there, and 0 charms, not a single charm. So yeah. So you're basically playing like you just started the game. Like this is, I think even like in the beginning of the game you had more soul than this, but, and you could equip like. No, I haven't. I've only done P1 so far. I've done P1 without the bindings. I've done P1 with some bindings. Now I'm doing it with all the bindings. And once we're done, we're gonna start P2, P3, P4. You know. Oh. Yeah. I mean, Pantheon 5, you fight every single boss in the game. By the way, in order. From the whatever, the false knight all the way to the absolute radiance, and you fight the couple extra bosses too. Have you done, if you're at 90%, have you done the Grim troop yet? Nightmare Grim? Have you fought him yet? The basic Grim. I also fought the basic Grim. I haven't fought the Nightmare Grim. I'm gonna fight him in P5. I don't want to spoil for you, but after you fight basic Grim, you don't really have to fight. I didn't realize this, but I messed up and I can't fight the Nightmare Grim anymore. I kicked him out. Yeah, I thought the basic Grim was very easy. I think he took me like, I actually beat him on stream. You can, I beat him in like an hour. I beat him like 2 streams ago. Here we go. But I had 0 viewers, unfortunately. Nobody got to see it. Only me. You should have been here to see it. Yeah, the Nightmare is supposed to be the same moves, but just more difficult. Like, faster, more stuff. Yeah. Okay, come on. Oh mon Dieu. Ooh la la. Kylian Mbappe. No, I've heard it's really hard. I haven't been there yet. But hey man, you fought all the bosses in like 15 minutes. You'll be fine. I think it's overrated, like the Radiance. I think it's like, it's not gonna be that bad. And we heal. Kipembe, 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 Kipembe. Samuel Titi. Who are you supporting in the World Cup? France? Who's gonna win? Morocco! Al-Maghrib. What was his name? What was the Hakimi? Is that his name? Am I wrong? Yeah, Morocco was going crazy last time. Oh man, good days. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'd be happy if Morocco won. I'm not big on الوطن الملك. What was the goalkeeper's name? Bono? I forgot, he was really good. Bono, I think. He was really funny. I liked him a lot. Bono, yeah, he was really good. Um, yeah. Last World Cup was a good one. I mean, I don't know. Am I gonna support Brazil? So, as I said, I'm not big into soccer, you guys, but I come from a country that is very big into soccer, so by association, I have to watch it and be informed. So every year I support a different team. Where I'm from, people support. Well, Lebanon never qualified for the World Cup. I've heard about the drama between Morocco and Senegal. I'm not sure what happened, but I've heard. Did like what one take the place of the other? I mean, I never heard the Senegal team was that good. However, I will say every year I support a different team, and last World Cup, who did I support? Oh, I think I wasn't locked in last year, but there's a year I supported Spain for Sergio Ramos, Sergio. And then one year I supported Spain. Oh no, Spain and what was the other one? I think Germany at some point. That's who people support. It's either Germany or Brazil. We still remember what was 7-1 that one year for Germany versus Brazil. That was insane. You think? We'll see. I'm gonna hold you to this. Maybe I should like watch like streams where we watch the World Cup games. That'd be pretty fun. Yeah. Trying to think. Really interesting. Are these like friendly matches? Okay, Nassim, before I finish this run, I have a question for you. A very important question. Oh, I see. Are you ready for my question? Okay, as a project manager and someone who spent this stream with me today, what do you think we can do to make this stream better? How can we attract more viewers? Let's see. You're my manager right now. And please don't say become a better gamer because I'm trying my best. Yeah, be honest. Of course, be honest. We're trying to get better out here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I guess, you know, every day get a new follower and we're golden. It'd be great. I'm enjoying it. I like it a lot. You know, I like people. I like talking to people, as you've noticed. I like talking about stupid subjects or good subjects and playing video games. So, awesome. Well, look at this. For you, Nassim, I'm gonna win this. This is it. This is the last try and we're gonna do this. Here we go. Okay. Yalla. 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 Huh. Alright. I guess for tomorrow, so tomorrow's stream, we're playing something called Metal Slug. If you haven't seen that game, you're missing out. It's one amazing game. Yeah, I agree. I definitely want to get the... What do you think of the sound quality? Give it a rating out of 10. I don't have a mic, by the way. I'm using my laptop's, like, you know, mic. How bad is it? Is it urgent to get a mic? Because I don't think so. But I'm not a listener, you know? Camera, I think, is good for now. I think the laptop camera is doing its job well. Okay. But mic, I feel like I might need one soon. Ouch. But, you know, I don't want to, you know, buy stuff when I just got started. I said I've been doing this for only 9 days, and who knows what happens. Only God knows. Okay. Okay, camera is pretty good. 6 out of 10. That's not bad. You can hear the controller. You know, I'm not mad at that. I like that you can hear the control. You can see how hard I'm trying. That way you know I'm not like a slacker. I'm actually fighting. Here we go. Actually, the controller was the only. It was the only the new. It was a new purchase because I was like, okay, if I'm gonna play video games, I probably should have a good controller to play with. So right now the plan for games is. So now I'm only playing Hollow Knight and Metal Slug. Except on the weekends, I can play like, you know, different stuff. Weekends, I try to do math, do physics on stream. Maybe play Fortnite. Do something different, you know? And I would like to do longer streams, like longer than 2 hours. Then you have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we play Metal Slug. How do I record my screen? Great question. I bought a device called a capture card. So I play on a Nintendo Switch, okay? Now this capture card, what it does is that it captures my TV screen. So I'm playing currently on my TV screen and you are on my laptop screen. And this capture card is connected to both the Switch, the TV, and the laptop. And that's how I record. So yeah. It's supposed to record the game audio too, but it's not working very well. So you're hearing basically the game audio. Yeah, I play on the Switch. What did you think? What do you think I was playing on? I don't have a PC. I'm a poor college student. Thank you. It's also Switch 1, by the way. I haven't gotten a Switch 2 yet. So yeah, before I came to university here, I had a PlayStation back home, but I didn't bring it with me to America, so I got this Switch as a gift from one of my friends, and I've been playing on it ever since. Okay, heal. How's life in the USA? That's a good question. It's like life anywhere else. It has positives and negatives. I mean, I obviously miss home, and you know, I'm in college, so I'm studying all the time. So I spend most of my time studying when I'm not streaming. So yeah, how's life? I mean, you know, I don't know. It's weird. I just miss home. That's it. But I like it. It's good. It's good education at least. I'll tell you that much. You know. I'll keep the other opinions private. Oh, is he dead? He's dead. Okay. Okay. 2 more bosses. That's it, and we win. I do math and physics. That's my major. I'm a 3rd year math and physics major. I do pure math, actually. Not normal math. Huh? Jump, hit. Huh? Huh? Oh, hit me. Oh, hit me again. Okay, that was good. Okay, that was good. Okay. Sorry, Nassim, I'm locked in. We're gonna do this. This is it. This is the one. She did the same in France. She studied physics and math in France. That's cool. I know the French are really good at physics and math. I will say that. You have some pretty good scientists, historically, not only as they. Although we have at my university, we have a bunch of French people, and they're pretty nice. Okay, he's dead. Yalla. 2 more. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. Here we go. Alright, last try, you guys. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, aha. Oh no, oh no. Okay, okay, come back. Huh? Huh? Okay. What? What? Kylian Mbappe. Do you know who I listen to a lot? Gims. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but I the guy who sings I love Gims. He's really fun. He has some really good music. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Heal quick. Okay, heal, heal, heal. Oh no. Holy crap. Okay, 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 okay. Oh no. Holy crap. Oh no. Oh no. The music is just, they're telling me it's the end of the world. Fuck. Okay. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Astaghfirullah. Oh. 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 That's it. We're done. We are done. Well, okay. Let's see. I don't know if you have the same story, but in France you do 1 year, which you call prep like Las Rixo, and the average rate is always 2 or 3 or 20. Yeah. Well, that's funny. We do. We have something called a freshman year, which is like to prepare you for the upcoming 3 years, which is pretty easier than the other years. It's funny, we don't have that in Lebanon because high school is hard enough. You go straight into your classes. Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, it's an extra year of your life, but I guess it's education. So, yeah. Well, Nassim, thank you so much for coming in. As you saw, we couldn't beat the Pantheon, but we learned a lot about the problem of evil from each other. So hopefully you enjoyed. And to the other viewers, thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 6:50, between 6:50 and 7 p.m. I'll be here and we'll stream until 9 or maybe later. It's Friday tomorrow. Maybe we'll go later. So please come visit me. بأمان الله. Goodbye.